Good days to the viewers and welcome to our new side talk show. Today, we are going to discuss interesting topic regarding the title MYDIN Transformation Focused Leadership and Organizational Change. So, MYDIN is a business activity is in retailing and wholesaling. MYDIN's focus has always been in non-food sector until they bought on Selayang in 1997. MYDIN operates 73 outlets nationwide, including premium store named SAGOH. So, without further ado, we are lucky today because two of important person in MYDIN are here with us today. First of all, I would like to introduce the MYDIN founder, which is Dato Amar.
Thank you.
Welcome to the show, Dato.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah. And next to me is Head Human Resource Management of MYDIN, which is Dato ZAMRI YAKOOB.
Yes, thank you.
Welcome, Dato.
Yes.
So, after having a short break, we will continue with two of these guests. Thank you.
Terima kasih, Dek. Tolong kira berapa harga semua ni, Dek?
RM55 saja, bang.
Oi, semua ni RM55 aja.
Amboi, ambil lagi, bang.
Dek, hari ni kan semua harga barang lebih murah. Belilah banyak-banyak.
Ini gedung Bro MYDIN. Setiap hari harganya berpatutan. Ha!
Hari-hari.
Mengapa bayar lebih? Belilah dengan harga borong di MYDIN.
Welcome back to the show. So, today topics we are talking about MYDIN Transformation Focused Leadership and Organizational Change. So, first of all, I would like to ask Dato Wira. Dato,
Yes.
okay, what is the driving force of MYDIN Muhammad Holding success? What is the key of success of the company?
Okay, thank you to the host. Okay, so basically for MYDIN Holdings, there are a few driving force or factors that can be added to ensure that our success. So the first one that I can share with all of you, which is a different market environment. Okay, this is what MYDIN always do. So MYDIN been in the industry for many years. So this is the idea. It started when we have the economic crisis on 1998, which is MYDIN has actually during that time there are inflation, so there are our money that time is quite bad, and so stuff. But for MYDIN itself, we are managed to sustain our price to ensure that even though in 1998 Malaysia have a problem, financial issue, we can still help the people by letting the people buy with afford prices. So maybe the second is I must always listen to the view of my staff. This is important because my late father, I think that I inherit the value that I have today from my late father. So my late father is the first founder of MYDIN Holding. So the idea of listen to the view of my staff actually is important, not just for MYDIN, but I think it's for everyone, because when we are listening to what the staff says, so it shows that the inclusiveness of the people, or it's mean that we are trying to get two-way communication between top management and the lower and the lower level of the staff. So I think that this is what makes MYDIN difference, and this is what makes MYDIN better. So other than that, by listening to the staff, we can see that we know what's the problem, and especially the changes. So when it's come to business, we have to always adapt with the changes. So if I want to do something, okay, let's say I want to change something, I may just change ask them to change, but I don't think that will work at all. But so I take this initiative, which is listen to the view of my staff to know what they need, what they don't need, and what is their feedback. Because by getting the feedbacks from the customer, from not the internal customer, which is my staff, is important for the driving force for MYDIN to become success. Okay, so I think that I already through two driving force, which is the factor that made MYDIN success, and I think I want to add on one more factors, which is adapting, deploying competency and capability markets. Okay, it sounds maybe because Malaysia, we have many races. We have Melayu, we have the Indians, we have the Chinese, we have many ethnic religions. So I think MYDIN is a capability. The capability of MYDIN itself in Malaysia, we can see that MYDIN is not just for one races only. So it shows that everyone can shop at MYDIN. So this actually I think will help not just for me to become for my company to grow, but also for the company, and also the people should actually know that their capabilities in the markets and help Malaysia also, so we can become a success. I think that's the three important things that I think for MYDIN success.
Thank you for the explanation, Dato'. It's quite explained a lot about the driving force of MYDIN solving success. So without further ado, let's take a break after this.
Ayam goreng McD. There's nothing like it.
Welcome back to the show. So we will continue to discussing about the driving force of MYDIN Muhammad success. Okay, so here we have Dato' ZAMRI YAKOOB. So Dato', how long have you been working as the head human resource manager in MYDIN company?
Okay, thank you. Actually, I've been working at MYDIN since 1990. I don't remember that years. So I worked there when the Dato' Amar became a founder of the MYDIN. So I'm starting work there when the MYDIN company actually a small company in that time. So I'm contribute my work to this MYDIN until the MYDIN become the bigger company, and the MYDIN at all at the state in Malaysia.
Okay, Dato', could you explain or tell us what is the other than driving force, other than Dato' Amar has explained to us, what is the others driving force that keep MYDIN to success until up to this day?
Okay, after Dato' Amar explain about the driving factors of the MYDIN, so I will continue to explain more briefly about the driving factors. So next is the exhibits good qualities of leader. So Dato' Amar exhibits the qualities of leaders such as the honesty, humility, and also the integrity. So this is a good example from the Dato' Amar that we can follow. So Dato' Amar before this already explained to me about this an issue at the MYDIN, because the supplier actually send the non-halal product to the MYDIN. So as we know that MYDIN company actually sell the halal product only. So to compare with us from Giant and also the Tesco, because they also sell the non-halal product. So, which means that the MYDIN company actually adapt the Islamic values in the companies. So, which means that the MYDIN absolutely will maintain to sell the product with the halal food or the halal product. Okay, so next is the accountability. So, Dato' Amir emphasize greatly on accountability in MYDIN. So, in MYDIN company, Dato' Amir actually want us to bring the notebook. When Dato' Amir want us to do that, we as a worker need to jot down what everything the information or important matters in the notebook. So such as about the operational in the MYDIN. So we know that the notebook is the old school method because we have the technology like a phone or laptop. Dato' Amir want us to do that because they want us to easily to do the work. Okay, so lastly is responsibility and punctuality. So Dato' Amir actually adapt this for himself actually. So when they want the workers to follow it, Dato' Amir will adapt it to the workers so that the workers can become the responsible and punctual workers. So, for example, that I can give when Dato' Amir actually want us when to do the prayers at Zohor time. Okay, so Dato' Amir want us to do the prayer in that time. It actually make the worker to become a disciplined worker. So when it comes to the discipline, Dato' Amir actually do the meeting every Wednesday. So when Dato' Amir doing the meeting, so the workers need to come to the meeting early or maybe before 10 minutes before the meeting started, so that the workers can be prepared and waiting for the Dato' Amir coming to the meeting room. So lastly is about when Dato' Amir show this quality, it easily the workers to follow it. So thank you.
Thank you, Dato' ZAMRI. So before we conclude on the show, let's watch some VTs which are reported by our reporters, Awani reporters, which is RAYNEDO SAGOH or at MYDIN, one of the MYDIN branches in Negeri Sembilan.
Okay, thank you Augustine from the studio, and now I am at MYDIN Senawang, and let me take a look at this place. Let's go. Okay, this is all what we can see at MYDIN Senawang. There are a lot of product at affordable price. I am RAYNEDO SAGOH reporting from MYDIN Senawang. Why pay more, but at a wholesale price?
Okay, thank you, RAYNEDO SAGOH. So let's conclude the show for today. So we can conclude that every leaders are needed to prepare themselves and organization to always ready to change. The leaders as them, they should have a skill to handle and know how to handle with change. What will happen if an organization facing some change? So both of these, the guests we have today, is an example leader in MYDIN. They have handled the change in MYDIN, very professionally towards success. So let's end up for today. Thank you, Dato' Wira and Dato' ZAMRI. Yes. That's all for today. Thank you.